Hey everybody, it's Lori from Scraps by Sissy. I'm going to give some time for everybody to come in. I think it's right at 10 o'clock. I'm still learning how to get this all set up. So one of these days I may actually know what I'm doing. I'm going to try and get this on my laptop so maybe I can actually see some of the comments this week. I missed them last week. I will tell you that it's hard for me to craft and look at the comments at the same time, so please don't take it personal if I don't say anything right away. I will respond to all comments that are left underneath the video when I'm done. So, today's two projects, we're going to try and do two of them. Actually, we're going to do two of them. Let's move this up a little bit. Lighting needs to be a little bit. Okay. These are the two projects we're going to do. They were my two alternate projects for Paper Pumpkin for my Paper Pumpkin night last night. It's using some of that Golden Honey Specialty Designer Series paper that you can get for free with a $50 purchase during Celebration. And we're also going to use one of the little treat holders that came in the kit. Now, when you get your kit, for those that aren't familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it's our monthly crafting subscription. This is the box that you will get. And this month, I usually order 3 or 4 so that I have extras. When I got them, my box wasn't taped all the way and it opened and I lost my stamp set, the little package of mini glue dots and the dimensionals, the twine, and my Stampin' Spot, which is in the mint macaron. So I called demonstrator support and that was not a problem. They went and I guess they have a unit, I think it's called Parts and Pieces or Pieces and Parts, and they are sending me the new pieces to go to my kit. In the meantime, fortunately, I hadn't given out all my Paper Pumpkin kits yet, so I was able to use one of the extra ones for my projects. I probably will have those extra pieces this week. So in the kit, when you open it up, you get your full set of instructions and it shows a picture of the finalized projects. And then they have the step-by-step instructions for you to complete your projects. This was one of the cards. This was another card. I hadn't put any of my treat holders together yet. And I'll show you a couple of my extra ones that I did. I made this cute little tag, which you could put on one of the treat holders. You probably saw this card on my blog already. I had a blog post on Monday for this one. And there's the inside. Kind of looks like what we're going to do today. And here's one of the other ones. This is one of the treat bags. And I actually punched one of the card bases. They come... They're little 3x3 cards, and I just punched one of them for this heart, and I actually used the back punch on this scallop heart right here. So those are the ones I've done so far. I haven't had a chance to really completely play with it except for get my projects ready for my Paper Pumpkin night. So the other items we're going to use are the Heartfelt Punch Pack that comes in the January through June 2020 mini catalog. And we're going to be using some Tuxedo Black ink, some Rococo Rose ink, and then the mint macaron. I'm just going to use my large one since I don't have my mini one at the moment. And you're also going to need a Stampin' Write basic black Stampin' Write marker. And we'll get started with the Be Mine first. Now the measurements on this card are, your card base is in basic black, and it's cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. There's a gold foil layer cut at 3.5 by 4.5, a basic black layer cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, a piece of the Golden Honey Specialty Designer Series paper cut at 3 inches by 4 inches, and Whisper White cardstock cut at 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and that's for the inside piece. So let me get my projects out for you. And I'm also going to use some of those gold metallic pearls. I just love those things. Let's set those aside at the moment. Now, I know when you use the gold foil, you like to use it sparingly, and I don't use it as a layering panel very often. So I'm going to show you a little trick that I did. Just going to punch your heart out right in the middle, and nobody's going to be the wiser that there's a hole there. So next you're going to glue your basic black layer to that. Just like so. And then you're going to glue that piece of the Golden Honey Designer Series paper. This one's got, it looks like honeycomb done in gold foiling. And then once you have those layered on, you're going to take your Whisper White baker's twine, and you're just going to wrap it around. And we'll cut that piece. And if you're bow challenged, feel free to tie it in a knot. I'm going to tie mine in a bow, and for some reason tying them upside down makes my bows sit right. Don't ask me why. I'm just weird that way. And then we'll... Oh, you'd think I was bow challenged today. Okay, when you hold the knot, pull the little legs through till you get the size of the loop you want. And then let's move this up just a little bit so that we have room for the heart. Okay, so now we'll glue, see there's that hole. Nobody's going to see it. And glue this to the front of the card. Now we'll cut his little legs a little bit. It's kind of long. He's a little wonky, isn't he? Okay. So now we're going to take our scratch piece of Whisper White, and we are going to stamp the heart. And there's the Be Mine. Now if you notice, this says with love right here, and I got everything but my Scotch tape. Hang on just a second. And I thought I did so good this week having everything ready to go. So we're actually going to mask those words. You're just going to lay your your piece of Scotch tape over the words and get it right up to the edge of that opening in the heart. Make sure it's tucked in on both sides. Then you're going to ink up your heart. And this is important. Remember to pull off the Scotch tape. And are we in the shot? Looks like it. You're going to stamp your heart. And see, there's an opening there. And then we're going to take the Be Mine. Looks like there was a little bit of ink left on there from a previous project. And you're just going to stamp that Be Mine right in that opening. Okay, and now we're going to punch it out with the solid heart. Okay, now we'll glue him to the gold foil scalloped heart. One of these days I'll have a full thing of snail refill in there. And then we're going to add some dimensionals to him. And I'm just going to put 3 of them on, just enough to straddle that baker's twine. Okay. He's going to sit over the heart or over the twine like so. Then we're going to take one of the little bees that come in the kit, just like that, and we're going to color in the stripes. Oops, there went my stamps. The Fun of Live. And we're just going to color in those little stripes so that he looks more like a bumblebee. And don't worry about it, it's not perfect. Remember, this is handmade. And then we're going to add another dimensional. Put him in the middle of that heart, just like so. And then we're going to add some of actually 2 of these pearls. And that's going to bring out some more of the gold. Just like so. And that's the front. Isn't he cute? Now for the inside, I'm not going to, well I did. I actually stamped Happy Valentine's Day. And then the bee. Pick everything up off the floor. And then I'm just going to stamp him right down here in the corner. And now using that same marker, good thing that's a black card base, just going to make his little flight trail. Kind of reminds me of the faux stitching we used to do. And then, let's see, where's the Happy Valentine's Day? Let's go ahead and glue him down. There we go. And I know I just had it. Oh, here it is. You'd think after doing a few of these I wouldn't be quite so nervous. Stamp our Happy Valentine's Day, and it's done. Pretty cute, huh? So that's your Be Mine card, and now we can work on our little treat bag. I like the way this looks with the way the hearts are just kind of spilling out of the treat bag. So just going to put the black away. I didn't bring my Stampin' Scrub to clean off my stamp, so let me grab a baby wipe just a second. Stamper's best friend in a pinch is a baby wipe. Clean off all our stamps because the black would definitely muddle my pink. All right, so there's that. Now, for this one, these are some of the little scalloped or the heart sequins that came in the kit. They came in purple and in pink. And these are 2 of the die cuts. And I'm just going to die cut, let's see, or I should say punch. That's the inside layer. Go ahead and do this. We're going to need a scalloped heart in white for the back of that pink heart, and one in Rococo Rose. And this is actually a layer from another project. I can still use that using the same method. Put that aside. Now we're going to glue, or I should say attach, the treat holder kind of at an angle on the card base, just like so. Then we're going to add some dimensionals to our Highland Heather heart. These little ones are kind of hard to maneuver, especially when you're doing this in front of someone or live. And we're just going to tuck him right inside here, kind of at an angle, just like so. Now we'll glue this one to the Whisper White scalloped heart and do the same thing at kind of another angle, opposite. And let's see. No wonder these things are all over my house. Now just tuck him in here like so. And then using our scrap piece, we're going to stamp this heart. And we're going to use the With Love on it. We don't have to mask it this time. I just stamp him right there. And the Happy Valentine's Day, just like so. And put the ink away so we don't put our elbow in it. We'll punch him out. And we'll glue him to the scalloped heart, like so. And more dimensionals. There's a reason I buy dimensionals in bulk, although your kit comes with dimensionals and mini glue dots. And I always save all of the dimensionals from all of them. We'll set him in here like so, and then we're going to add a couple of these cute little flowers. Put one right there. They kind of have a holographic look to it, I think. So there's the front. For the inside, I'm just going to stamp, we're going to stamp that bee again. I stamped the flowers in the other one, but I don't think I brought them with me. So we're going to wing it here, and we're going to use the black ink again. We're just going to stamp him way down here in the corner. Oops, his little head. There you go. Kind of a double effect there. And we'll glue that down. One stamp that comes in, a sentiment that comes in that stamp kit is a stamp that says handmade, because you always want to sign the back of your cards so people know that you made it. So I'm just going to stamp that on the back in the mint macaron. There, and then you can just sign your initials there. And that's it. Pretty quick and easy, don't you think? Especially if you have all your supplies with you right off the bat. I thank you for stopping by. Let's see, Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. That's all I can see at the moment. I have to stand on my toes to see on my phone, and it doesn't show up on my laptop. I don't know. Oh, there they are. Lisa's here. Corey's here. Hi, Corey. Thank you guys for stopping by and spending some time with me. You can go to the, as soon as I get done with this post, I'm going to put in the link to my blog, and it'll have all the measurements to the cards again and links to this online store. Remember, you can get this designer series paper for free with a $50 order. I thank you again for stopping by, and I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Take care.